Hello and welcome to the first channel update from the Dutch Retro Guy, which happens to be me. In this update we'll be looking at the videos that are on the channel now, what videos I foresee coming to the channel shortly, and some behind the scenes stuff. Hopefully you'll find it interesting, and without further ado, let's get started. So we're first going to be looking at the performance of the videos, and there are two series which perform fairly poorly, being Suikoden and Master of Magic. Now, Master of Magic is no longer a problem because that series ended, and well, I might bring it back in some form or another, but not shortly because nobody was really watching it. Suikoden is a bit of a different beast. That is the game I have to put the most effort into recording. It's the most voice work, and above all, it's a very long game. So we're nowhere near done with the 5 or 6 episodes I did so far, and no one's watching. So I haven't yet decided to pull the plug, but if the situation stays this way, I'll have to think about redoing the format. The other not great performing series is June 2, but June 2 is not really a problem because it's nearly over anyway, and I really like that game. It's not a big time investment, so I'll probably keep doing it anyway. Eye of the Beholder and the recently launched Stellaris, they're going to be going ahead for the foreseeable future. I love those games. We're making great progress in Eye of the Beholder, and Stellaris, well, I think I've got a nice idea there. I'm going to try and see if I can cut out some more stuff to make it a bit more dynamic, a bit more interesting. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these two. Now, other types of videos that I had on the channel before I did all the Let's Plays were the retro reviews and, of course, the modern classics. Both of these will be making a return, though not as frequently as in the beginning. I've got a retro review lined up for the Amiga game Rodland, which is the last one that was still on my website but didn't have a video yet. That will come in the short term. Modern classics is a bit more difficult because they take a lot of time to do, actually. You might not think that when you watch the video, but the modern classics and the retro reviews are the hardest to produce. I haven't been very happy with the result of the modern classics videos so far, so I'm thinking a bit about how to change that a bit, and when I get that idea, we'll see where that goes. So, June 2, which is about to end, means we're going to have another series. I'm not yet done deciding what kind of series it will be. I might actually do a couple of one-offs instead. We'll see. On to the next part, which is behind the scenes stuff. Now, you may have noticed that a lot of time passes between the videos at the moment. There's all sorts of reasons for that, but the 3 main ones happen to be failing capture software, failing emulators, and personal issues. So a lot of things went wrong. Some of the episodes that you've seen have been recorded several times or edited several times. The last June 2 episode I put on the channel required me to do it over, re-render it until the YouTube accepted it 7 times. That's, well, 6-ish hours rendering and another 6-ish hours uploading gone right there. Similarly, Stellaris had some pretty big problems until I found out that there was an error in the capture. Same goes for Suikoden, where the capture software cut out, and regularly does so. So there's a bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes. This, what you see here, the Dutch Retro Guy headquarters, which I had to build from scratch, was also one of those things. But some of these things are now done, and I hope we're going to see more videos as a result in the future. Then there's one other thing I wanted to point out, even though it's not really news, and this isn't a news channel, it's something that I've been having an eye on for a while and I find very cool, and that is the Mega 65. The Mega 65 is an FPGA implementation of the fabled Commodore 65, the one 8-bit Commodore that was never released. There's a ton of information on the blog page about it, which I'll link in the description below. It's a great project to follow. I'm really hoping that they'll get it done. And if more news pops up that's worthwhile about that particular one, I'll be pointing it out soon. And before I forget, there will actually be an Amiga Tech video with me actually speaking in it and explaining what's going on for a new effect soon-ish. I don't want to call a date yet, but there will be one. I've got a new idea. We'll see how it goes. So, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this first channel update. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye bye.